Hello yogis, hello yoginis. I am Sarah from Asana Fitness. Welcome to another yoga class. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Sarah from Asana Fitness. As usual, the classes are in French et en anglais. So unroll your yoga mat and join me. Today we'll be focusing on the feet, the toes and the ankle. Aujourd'hui, on va se concentrer sur les orteils, les pieds et les chevilles. Donc, déroulez votre tapis et joignez-vous à moi. On va commencer en position de la montagne. Distance d'un point entre les pieds. Shoulders are back and down. Les pieds bien enracinés dans le sol. We'll close our eyes. Fermons les yeux. Et sentons bien les pieds enracinés dans le sol, feeling the sole of our feet into the floor, feeling our toes. So we'll simply shift our weight from right to left. On va osciller notre poids de droite à gauche, feeling our feet rooted into the floor. Et maintenant, vers l'avant, puis vers l'arrière, back and forth. Let's once again sway our weight. So from the toes to the heels, orteils, talons. And now let's do circles. On fait des cercles. So shifting our weight forward, to the right, back to the left. And let's change the orientation of our circles. Faisons des cercles de l'autre côté. L'objectif de cet exercice, c'est vraiment de se sentir enraciné, to feel rooted. And let's stop the movement. On va arrêter le mouvement et on va sentir à quel point on se sent bien enraciné, feeling the foundation of our feet. We're rooted, anchored. Our feet are the foundation of all standing poses in our daily life, mais aussi sur notre tapis de yoga. Préparation pour un petit exercice de chaise, so we'll do a chair flow. On va commencer en position de la montagne. Let's inhale, exhale. Let's come into a chair. Inhaling, coming on the tip of our toes. And chair. Inspirez. Expirez. So coming on your toes, lifting your heels as you come up. Keep going. Allez-y à votre propre rythme. Encore quelques fluidités, a few more flows. Keep going. Good job. Encore quelques répétitions. Let's hold chair. On va rester en chaise cette fois-ci. And from chair, if it's easier, place your hands on your thighs. We'll lift the heels up. On peut choisir de rester ici, on peut s'asseoir un peu plus bas. Une autre option, c'est d'avoir les mains devant le cœur, position prière. You can have your arms on either side. So we're on our toes, les talons sont bien levés. Et on redescend, lifting up. This time we'll lift our toes off the floor. On lève les orteils du sol. So lift your 10 toes off the floor. And down, lifting your heels. Let's sit in chair. Drop your heels, lift your toes, still in chair, toujours en chaise. And toes to floor. Coming up, lift your toes. On descend les orteils. On lève les talons. On s'assoit en chaise. Heels down, lift your toes. Toujours en chaise. Toes down, lift your heels, still in chair. Lifting up. And heels down, toes up. Toes down, heels up. On s'assoit en position de la chaise with our heels lifted off the floor. Heels down, toes up, toes down, and up in mountain. Good job. Getting ready to flow. So we'll get ready for flows as we come into mountain up the top of our mat. Let's lift our arms up, exhaling, hinging at the hips. Inhaling monkey, straight legs, straight back. Exhaling, fold en fléchi. We'll slide the hands underneath the feet, coming into gorilla. Les orteils touchent les poignets. Relaxing. Try to straighten your legs. On travaille à allonger les jambes, déplier les genoux. And release. One foot at a time. Let's bring the foot back. Coming in down dog, chien tête baissée. From down dog. On va apporter un talon à la fois vers le sol. One heel at a time towards the floor. Stretching your calves. On étire bien nos mollets. Keep going. Allez-y à votre propre rythme. And if you want, you can point your toes, point the toes and flex. And let's stop the movement. On arrête le mouvement. On vient à quatre pattes. Let's come on all fours. We'll straighten the left leg to come and stretch and point and flex. Donc, on garde un genou fléchi, on allonge la jambe opposée, on pointe et on fléchit. Point and flex the foot. Keep breathing, continue de respirer. And stop. Let's switch. On allonge la jambe opposée. On fléchit. On pointe. Point and flex. Point and flex. Keep going. Continuez. Good job. Deux autres fois. Last time. Et on revient en all fours. Let's get ready for a child. So we'll work on stretching. So we'll keep our knees together. We're sitting on our heels, forehead to mat. On va essayer d'apporter du poids sur les mains, pushing on your hand to bring more weight back. So you're pushing on the hands to bring more weight towards your feet. And coming up, coming into a toe pose. So we'll curl our toes behind and come into a stretch. On vient s'étirer. And coming up, point the toes this time. And if you want, you can rock to the right and to the left. Si c'est confortable, on va bouger de droite à gauche pour venir chercher un étirement, puis chercher une petite sensation au niveau des chevilles. If it's not comfortable, you don't have to do it. And coming back, right. We'll get ready to flow. On va faire une fluidité. So let's start in down dog, chien tête baissée. On inspire planche ou planche sur les genoux. Exhaling crocodile. Cobra ou chien tête levée. And back to down dog, chien tête baissée. Let's work with our warriors. On va inspirer à l'expiration, on va porter la jambe droite vers le ciel, gazing forward. On peut s'aider avec la main au besoin. On va aller déposer le pied droit à l'avant. Left foot flat to floor. Let's start into warrior one. Once again, the focus of the class being the feet, the toes. Once again, the focus of the class being the foot, the toes, and the ankle. We'll bring our attention to our back foot. On va s'assurer que notre pied soit bien enraciné dans le sol. Our knees facing forward. On va inspirer à l'expiration. Let's come into a warrior two. Let's stretch our leg out, coming into pyramid. Les deux épaules dans un même alignement. Coming back to warrior two. On va apporter les hanches vers l'avant. We'll shorten our stance as we get ready for pyramid. Dans la position de la pyramide, les deux hanches font face à l'avant. On a différentes options au niveau des bras. La plus facile, c'est de glisser les mains sur la jambe. A little more challenging option is to have our hands on our lower back. You could also grab your elbows if you have the flexibility. Ou faire namasté inverse. So really choose the option that's good for you today as we remind ourselves that today the focus is on the feet, the toes, and the ankles. Pour aller chercher des différentes sensations aujourd'hui, ce que je vous encourage de faire, c'est de lever votre talon gauche. So lift your left heel off the floor to welcome new sensations in this pyramid pose. Let's bring the heel back down. Let's lift the toes of your left foot and bring the weight back down. Bring the hands onto the floor, bringing the back foot back, coming in runner coureur. Ce qu'on va faire, c'est qu'on va s'assurer d'avoir les mains bien enracinées dans le sol and we'll lift the heel off the floor. On peut garder les genoux au sol si on veut, comme vous préférez, up to you. Let's bring both feet rooted into the floor, coming back to down dog, chien tête baissée. Once again, let's walk the dog. Un talon à la fois, on amène le talon vers le sol, stretching your calves. Let's stop the movement. On arrête le mouvement, coming into a static down dog. From down dog, getting ready to do the same sequence on the other side. On va inspirer à l'expiration, la jambe gauche vers le ciel. Gazing forward, let's bring our foot forward. Le pied bien enraciné dans le sol, let's come to warrior one on the other side. Squaring our hips. On sent nos pieds bien enracinés dans le sol. Puisqu'aujourd'hui, on se concentre sur le pied, les orteils et la cheville, apportons une attention particulière sur le pied, à l'arrière. We make sure that the edge of the back foot is really rooted into the floor. Let's inhale, exhale, coming to warrior two. Now we're opening our hips, our front knees still bent, in alignment with our toes. Let's stretch out our legs, soft knees. Let's bring our right hip back, reach with the hand. On vient en position du triangle. Et on revient, coming back. Let's bring our right leg a bit closer forward as we get ready for pyramid. Les hanches font face à l'avant, les genoux souples. On va faire l'option qu'on a fait de la même côté. So you can have your hands on your leg, behind, reverse namaste. So choose the option that's good for you today. Continue de travailler avec la respiration. On inspire, on allonge, on expire, on fléchit. Inhale, straighten, exhale, hinge. Pour aller chercher des nouvelles sensations, je vous encourage à lever votre talon droit du sol, lifting your right heel off the floor to welcome new sensations in pyramid. On ramène le talon au sol and this time lift your Right toes off the floor once again to welcome new sensations. Et on ramène les orteils au sol. Bring both feet to floor, bending your left knee, sliding your right leg back as we come into runner's lunge. On va s'assurer de bien lever le talon. Make sure you lift your heel off the floor, spreading your weight evenly on all your toes. And both feet back, coming into down dog, chien tête baissée. We'll shorten our down dog. On va raccourcir notre chien tête baissée. So what I want you to do is bring your feet close enough so they can be fully on the floor. Les pieds bien enracinés au sol. So it's a shorter down dog. We'll bring our left leg in alignment with the outer edge of our mat and come back. De l'autre côté, on va apporter notre pied droit en alignement avec le côté gauche du tapis. And back. Encore une fois, le pied gauche, left foot, in alignment with the outer edge of the right side of our mat. And back. Dernière fois, last time, right foot in alignment with the outer edge of the left side of our mat. And back. Coming on the tip of our fingers, on vient sur le bout des doigts, walking our hands towards our feet, on marche les mains vers les pieds. Let's come into a monkey, singe, dos droit, jambe droite. Exhaling, hinging at the hips, bending our knee, on fléchit les genoux. Hands on our thighs, pushing ourselves back up in chair and all the way up to mountain. Good job. Let's get ready to work our balance as we get ready for tree, la position de l'arbre. On inspire, on amène les mains devant le cœur, position prière. And let's come into Padme Mudra, fleur de lotus. Transferring your weight on your left foot, lifting your knee, opening the hip, doing the option that's good for you. So it could be foot on the floor, on the calf, or in the inner thigh. On choisit l'option qui est bonne pour ça. Good job. And let's bring the ankle on top of the knee as we get ready for standing pigeon. So in standing pigeon, just for today, let's flex our foot. On va fléchir notre pied. If it's challenging to balance, ce qu'on peut faire pour nous aider avec l'équilibre, c'est venir chercher notre genou et notre talon. You could also sit lower if you want more challenge. Another option is to bring your arms on either side. So choose the option that's good for you today. And coming back. Good job. Let's switch. Inhaling, exhaling, Padme Mudra. Transférez votre poids sur le pied droit, lifting the knee, opening. Doing the option that's good for you today. On engage les abdominaux, squeezing those glutes. Good job. On sent nos pieds bien enracinés dans le sol. We're anchored and rooted into the floor. On va porter la cheville par-dessus le genou, le pied fléchi, foot is flexed as we get ready for standing pigeon, pigeon debout. And coming back. And release back to mountain. We'll get ready to go to the floor as we get ready for Malasana, position de la guirlande. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhaling, hinging at the hips. On inspire, on allonge. Exhaling, fold. We'll bring our feet mat width apart. Opening our heels. And let's sit into Malasana. You probably heard my knees crack. Don't worry, it happens. On pourrait choisir ici d'utiliser des blocs. So depending on your flexibility, on your knee, and on your hip flexibility, you might go higher or lower. So don't worry, n'ayez pas peur. We all have different flexibility, so just welcome where you can go today. And if you feel like it, you can rock. Si vous désirez, on peut aller de droite à gauche. You might want to keep your hands on the floor. So really, welcome wherever you want to go in this pose. And slowly, tout doucement, you can bring your hands on the floor as we get ready to bring our bum to floor. And we come to butterfly papillon. So we bring the sole of our feet together. We can close our knees up and down. On monte et on descend. Let's fold forward. On fléchit vers l'avant. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's resist the temptation to pull with our hands, our feet towards us. On garde notre dos droit. On inspire, on allonge, on expire. On fléchit vers l'avant. And coming back into a comfortable seated pose. And what we'll do here is we'll simply massage our foot. Donc on va masser nos pieds. Gently massaging your toes, your heels, your ankles. N'oubliez pas des parties de votre pied, le dessus. Great. Let's switch and let's do another foot massage on the other foot. Donc on masse la plante de notre pied, le dessus de notre pied, nos orteils, nos talons, nos chevilles, so don't miss out any parts of your foot. Sorry. And good job. Getting ready for staff. Donc, on va allonger les jambes. Ce qu'on va faire encore une fois, puisqu'on se concentre sur nos pieds, ce que je vais vous encourager à faire, on va se préparer pour seated forward fold. And what we'll do is we'll bring a finger in between each toes. So it might need a bit of preparation. So bring a finger in between each toes and stretch out your legs. Inhaling, exhaling. Inspirez, expirez. Keep breathing, continuez à respirer. And release. Great. One last pose before going to the floor. We'll be doing both. On vient dans la position du bateau. Donc, on est sur les ischions, les mains sous les genoux. Let's bring our legs, parallel to floor. Thighs close to our chest, and we'll flex and point. Fléchissez, pointez. Fléchissez, pointez. Flex and point. Flex and point. Fléchissez, pointez. And on va faire des cercles avec les chevilles, circles with your ankles, and the other side. And let go. Good job. Préparation pour aller au sol. One vertebra at a time. Slowly, tranquillement. Et lorsqu'on arrive au sol, préparation pour facing cow. Donc, on va apporter la jambe droite vers soi, le genou fléchi, knees bent. And let's bring the other knee in alignment. So the left knee in alignment with the right knee. Puis on va aller chercher les chevilles. So we're grabbing on our ankles here. Facing cow. Let's switch de l'autre côté. So make sure the other leg is on top. You'll probably notice that you have a different flexibility on both sides. Don't worry, it's quite normal. And release and let go. Thighs to chest. Point your toes. On va allonger les jambes as we come into legs up. Si vous voulez, faites glisser les mains au niveau de votre bas du dos. On va essayer de garder les genoux les jambes à 90 degrés, so legs are at 90 degrees. And let's point, flex, point and flex. Donc on pointe les orteils, on fléchit les orteils. Toujours en essayant de garder les jambes à 90 degrés. And let's do circles with our ankles, des cercles avec les chevilles. Et de l'autre côté, the other side. And release. Thighs to chest, cuisses vers la poitrine. Coming into a supine butterfly, papillon sur le dos. Placing the hands into inner thighs, a bit of weight to open our knees wider. Et tout doucement, lorsque vous êtes prêts, allongez les jambes et préparons-nous pour la relaxation finale. Final Shavasana. Les pieds distance du tapis et les bras de part et d'autre. Let's close our eyes. Let's do the final adjustments to be a bit more comfortable into the pose. We'll bring our attention to our right foot. Le gros orteil droit, the second toe of the right foot, le troisième orteil, the fourth toe et le petit orteil du pied droit. The sole of the right foot, le dessus du pied droit. The right ankle et le talon droit. Your whole right foot is relaxed, lourd. And at each exhale, you feel your right heel root into the floor. Now let's bring our attention to the left foot. Le gros orteil du pied gauche. The second toe of the left foot. Le troisième orteil. The fourth toe. Et le petit orteil du pied gauche. The sole of our left foot, le dessus du pied gauche. Our left ankle et notre talon gauche. And as you exhale, you feel your left heel root into the floor, sinking into your yoga mat. Vous sentez votre pied devenir de plus en plus lourd à chacune de vos expirations. And now, simultaneously, feeling the heaviness of both heels at the same time, sinking deeper and deeper into the floor. Soyez témoin de cette sensation de lourdeur. Sentez vos talons lourds et détendus. Tranquillement. Let's bring movement to your toes. On bouge les orteils. Let's flex your feet. On fléchit les pieds. And point your toes. Pointez les orteils. Flex and point. Fléchissez, pointez vos pieds à la vitesse à laquelle vous le désirez. Let's stop this sequence et maintenant faisons des cercles, making circles with your ankles. Et de l'autre côté, let's switch the orientations and release. Let's bend one knee at a time, on fléchit un genou à la fois. Et on se tourne du côté de notre jambe, position fétale, coming in fetal position on the side of your choice for a few breaths. And when you're ready at your own pace, join me in a seated pose. Main devant le cœur, position prière. Let's share 3 ohms to close practice. On inspire. La lumière est la paix en moi. Salut la lumière et la paix en vous. The light and peace in me bows towards the light and peace in every one of you. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this sequence. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Si vous n'êtes pas encore abonné à la chaîne de la Salle à Fitness, je vous encourage à le faire. And make sure you write in the comments down below how you feel after this sequence. Happy day.